Hello there guys, and welcome to The Break. My name is Patricia Bright and we're over here giving you the tools and resources to learn, grow, navigate life like a boss and make money moves in the process. I hope you are doing well. So over here, you guys know I like to talk about money. I'm not ashamed, I'm not embarrassed, but I do understand that there are certain things that money cannot do, and it is really important for people to reflect on what those things are. Money is not everything in the world. Money can't buy you happiness and relationship and love, but there are definitely things that money can do. And I hate it when people are like,
money isn't everything.
I don't hate it, I get it, but it's just a bit of a sly statement, and usually it's like you're just angry that I want to talk about it or that I'm interested in pursuing it. And so I thought today I'll just break up some of the cans and cannot when it comes to money. And I heard a statement. Someone said I would be rather crying in a Ferrari than crying on a bus. And I really felt that statement in my life that, you know what? If I'm gonna struggle and be unhappy, let me at least struggle and be unhappy in comfort. Money cannot raise the dead. No. Listen, your loved ones are gone, right? If you die, you can't take your money with you to the other side. It cannot bring the dead back to life. Yes, that is a matter of fact. However, money can minimize your chance of dying too soon. I know this sounds super morbid and really scary to think about, but people who have more money actually do live longer. One, there is access to better healthcare, as well as food and gyms and personal trainers, and just a healthier lifestyle because of financial resources. So there is a relationship between the amount of money someone has and the amount of life they live. It can't raise you from the dead, but it can mean that you can live a little longer before you turn into some form of zombie. Money can't buy you time. Yes, you can't have more hours to say a life, but it can definitely free up your time through allocation and delegation. You can have more time on your hands to do what you want because you're able to have enough money to pay other people to do the things that you don't need to do or you don't want to spend your time on. For instance, I say this in my house, and I know this sounds super bougie and I don't want it to sound super bougie or anything like that, but you know, I could spend 2 hours mowing the lawn, or I can pay someone like a gardener to mow my lawn for 2 hours, and I can spend that 2 hours doing something more productive or even having fun with my friends. I've now had more time to spend on things that I want to spend my time on. For instance, when you build a business, you get to a point where you need to delegate more of your time to important things, and the things that are less time sensitive or the things that have a lower requirement of brain power, you can outsource to other people who are more skilled in that area. So yes, money can't buy you more time, but it can definitely increase the amount of time you're able to spend on the things that you want to spend on, because you can delegate. Money can't replace relationships, and money can't give you love. That is very, very true. However, before you see me kissing those notes, I really believe that money can open you up to better relationships for a couple of reasons. Number one, it's the having more time. So if you are trying to find love or trying to build more relationships, you have to invest time in it. But if you're always having to work every hour of the day and you can't get the time to go and build those relationships, you may struggle to find love. Whereas if you have more time, you can find more love. And so I do believe that money can open you up to more relationships. Also, when you have more money, you may be more open to trying new things, taking more risks, and that might mean meeting more people and then opening your pool up towards relationships and thus love. Yes, you cannot fall in love with money. I mean, some people nowadays could, but it can open up more opportunities. Money cannot replace real life experiences. And I get that, and yes, for sure, like money cannot necessarily be an experience. Like if you're always working and you're always chasing money, you cannot have experiences. But when you make the choice to have experiences, you can probably have amazing more mind-blowing, mind-stretching experiences. Like if you're gonna be on a yacht sailing past a private island and then get a helicopter to another island, you can probably do that with money, and you probably can't do that when you don't have money. Now, you don't have to do that to have amazing experiences, but I do think that money gives you the opportunity to have even more experiences that are a little bit wider than what you are known for or what you know to do. And I really believe in like having the chance to be open to more serendipitous opportunities. And the more you expand out of your own comfort zone, your own demographic, your own area, the more you have the chance to encounter many more people and have amazing experiences. And usually you're more likely to do that when you have some moolah to support. Money can't make you smarter. If you're not the smartest person, then I'm sorry, money's not going to help you, right? It can't make you smarter. However, it can pay for an amazing education, and it can also give you access to some of the smartest brains and smartest minds. I have this discussion with myself, like, what would I want in life, right? Do I want to be beautiful or do I want to be smart? This is a question I genuinely ask myself, and I've realized that being smart is more powerful personally to me than being beautiful, because I think that when you're smart, you can play the long game, whereas beauty is very limited and life is bloody long, okay? I want to be 80 years old and smart, but I'm going to be wrinkly and old and ugly, right? I digress. But again, money can't make you smarter, but it can give you access to the smartest people in the world as well as the best education that then can allow you to have a better life. I know that there's so many people who struggle with, university debt and struggle with, even getting access to education. Money does allow for that. And I think that some of us feel quite privileged or forget the privilege we have to have access to free and good education to a point. And that is changing, and not everybody in the world has that. So it's definitely a privilege. Money can't buy you style. I actually love this point. Money really can't buy you style. I've seen people with money. I mean, style is very much like, very personal. But sometimes people who have too much money too fast, they look a hot mess. It's like 80,000 designers all on one person. It's too much. It's too much. We get it. You walked into Gucci and you came out in Prada. I don't know what happened, but the money made you do it. So yes, I will tell you that money can't buy you style, and there are people who don't have a lot of money who can kill the style game. However, it does afford you access to much more premium material, fabrics and brands that even if you don't have style, you can sometimes look better because you've just got access to some of these labels. And that's really unfair, but it is the way it is. Another point that people make is that money can't buy you integrity. And I think this is definitely true, that money is actually a multiplier of who you actually are. If you are a dead ass negative person with no morals or integrity, then money is just going to amplify that further. And so I think that you need to really check yourself before you even try to, be in this wealth building journey. And I actually feel like some people don't have because their spirit isn't right. That's me getting all spiritual over here. But I genuinely believe that some people just don't need to have money because it'll actually make the world worse. But also you see a lot of people who have money who are just bad people. However, I do believe that sometimes if people have resources, they have money, they don't need to, by hook or crook, do certain things. There's a lower level of what I would call desperation, where they don't need to steal and they don't need to hustle as hard. However, that's not always the case. But yeah, I will actually say money cannot buy integrity. No. And finally, this is a statement that I just love. As a girl in the beauty world, I often hear this statement that sometimes you're not ugly, you're just poor. And I have genuinely found that money can buy beauty. And there are a lot of people who are going down the route of paying their way to looking as good as they possibly can. There's no shade. Do it all. Nip, tuck, break it, add it, take it away, suck it, squeeze it. Money can buy beauty in 2021 and beyond, but that won't necessarily make you have internal confidence about yourself. Okay guys, that was just a quick video I wanted to talk about monies, cans and can'ts. We had a post on the break about this and it was really interesting to see how people kind of debated whether actually money was valuable and if it does make you happy or not. So when you get the chance, make sure you follow the break on Instagram. We post more content around financial development, memes and all that kind of good stuff as well. But in the meantime, I hope you enjoy this video and I will catch you all later. Bye guys.